Can you feel right now the part of you that might be watching this video to get some sort of solution or answer or improvement, that you might improve yourself to be better equipped to deal with the problems the world is facing? Climate change, AI safety, poverty. Maybe you're looking for the answer or the solution or just a better way to relate or to be in touch with God or to be enlightened. So can you feel this right now with me? This part of ourselves is just striving and badass at it and autonomously, often against the mold, often like yoking your will to meditate every day or to read sex ecology spirituality or arranging everything to make it to Budapest or to Hungary, to Siófok, to make it to this integral European conference. And we're going to feel that part. And now we're going to see, where is it coming from? And when I feel it in me, I can feel actually a fear, and under that is a sense of inadequacy, like I am not enough. And I can feel how the desire to get that thing off in the future, that knowledge, that solution, that perfect map of reality, that's actually a strategy to get me away from this feeling of inadequacy, this pain in my heart. That when I think of how much suffering there is in the world and how much I care about people and I want them to grow and love, and I know how little I can do as one being, that's hard to be with, and I'm being with it now. This is so critical. We could say this, I can't remember if I said this already, but the shadow of Teal, a big shadow of Teal, is an unwillingness to feel inadequacy, incompleteness, not enoughness, a movement away from the utter heartbreaking presence of being interrelated, of being limited. And that movement away often looks like a desire to finish something, a desire to reach some final goal, some highest stage of development, some enlightenment. But the problem is that when we aim for that, and we miss what's happening right here and right now, or we just miss intimacy with ourselves, and so we never actually realize what we're looking for. And if you can feel right now your own sense of inadequacy, or whatever word you put onto that longing for more, you might feel that it's actually love in you. You might feel your heart. And you might feel how the very limitation that you're feeling now, sensing, allowing, awaring, is what drives you to connect to beyond yourself. And that's actually giving you access to this global community, this integral European conference, these leaders all around the world, with these amazing capacities, with these communities, with these practices that none of us can do it alone. We probably can't even do it together, but we're doing it. Consciousness is moving through us, evolving us, opening us to each other to do things that individuals or even small groups or even nations or even societies couldn't do on their own. So the paradox that we start to hold, that I'm inviting you into with me in this moment, and in the session that I lead in Integral European Conference, which will loosely have our developmental map of looking at we-space practices and allergies and addictions at every level that they can foster, will guide us into the immediacy of our being and our being together. And we can see how we can inhabit more deeply, and how we might avoid some pitfalls. In this case, the pitfall of avoiding inadequacy, uncertainty, not knowing. And we can learn to befriend and get intimate and use and trust the very things that we were pushing away. I think that's one of the big offerings of the integral map and the integral movement. It's not in the categorizing, it's not in the understanding, it's in the guiding to be more in touch, to be more whole, and to be more alive. So I'll see some of you in Hungary, and sending lots of love.